So last night, AEW held their Winter is Coming episode of Dynamite, special episode here in the month of December. Capped off and led off by the world title match between Daniel Bryan and Hangman Adam Page. 60-minute time limit draw between the two. What did you guys think of the show? What did you guys think of the match? Let's start there. The world title match obviously was the heavy discussion point amongst the social media world last night.
I thought it was a little too long.
Yeah.
We're talking about the Wardlow match, right?
Yeah. Anytime you're talking about a Wardlow match, yes, it was probably too long.
Yes. Okay.
But no, thoughts on the world title match and the time limit draw.
I thought it was a real good match. And this is going to be a little off color, so I apologize. But it was like having really great sex and then not being invited to come.
Come in my face.
That would have been fine if that's how the great sex ended.
But just nothing.
But it was just like blue balls.
You get a rib job too.
But
that would have been fine.
That would have been great. But nothing. But
nothing.
But you end the night.
I am fucking loaded.
Just because, you know.
Ready for a release.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the match. I didn't like the draw finish or lack of finish, I guess. What's going on, Big Mike?
Hello, Big Mike.
Yeah, like
so I have a question.
Yes.
Why are you guys so anti time limit draw?
Well, that doesn't happen very often because the guy with the mask told us that yesterday, even though it happened like 2 months ago with one of the same wrestlers wrestling last night. Yeah. And the first time I was like, this is great. The WWE would never spend an hour in a Daniel Bryan match. So AEW does it. Great.
Awesome.
Once. I don't know who it benefits. Does it benefit Hangman on his first defense that he wasn't able to beat
again?
That exact same match?
Yes.
Why?
Here's the deal. I like sausage pizza. I'm not going to go order it 2 nights in a row because it's something I enjoy.
I'm a sausage guy.
Like, if you watch the movie, not another teen movie, that's probably all you need to see it. It's just that one time.
Right. I would watch that the next day.
I mean,
I think not another teen movie is greater than that match. There, I said it.
God. There's no limit to where you'll go with this bit, is there?
It's not a bit. You think it's a fucking bit. It's not a bit. It's a great film. It's funny. It's got great musical numbers. It's got a funny cast. There's nothing bad about this film. The Prom Tonight song is great.
You were listening to that on our drive to Philly, you, myself, and intern Mark, and you hit skip 35 seconds into the song.
I'll never forget that.
I think it's because he knew you guys probably wouldn't appreciate it.
That is exactly what it was.
That's
I didn't
not
want to
it
hear
at all.
the shit.
Yeah, I mean,
can you sing it a little bit of it for us right now?
It's a great song.
Um,
so sad they're on the beach.
See, Devin's right. That's where Ryan's mind is.
All right. You know, what did Devin say? All right, so the Green Goblin tries to kill Spider-Man, but at the end, he ends up impaling himself with the glider, and he dies. No, Devin gets it. He dies, but he asks Superman to not tell anybody about him being the Green Goblin. Then Peter opts not to be with Mary Jane. Peter wanders off, and Mary Jane, this is how it ends, is reminded of the kiss her and Spider-Man shared earlier.
That is the plot and the ending of the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Whoa, spoilers.
Hey!
I'm a man of my word.
Like 20 years ago.
I told Devin I would spoil the Spider-Man movie.
And you did.
And if you haven't seen it, you've had 20 fucking years.
Yeah,
I would absolutely not spoil that, only because I think Tim asked me not to.
you did.
I'm
and
assuming,
you're-
Matt, you've seen it already, correct?
Correct.
Because it's important to him.
Wait, when did you see it?
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, my biggest issue is like
Iron Man dies.
like Ryan said, is the fact that this is twice this quarter that one of the two guys in this match has gone to a time limit draw. Basically, his two biggest matches since coming into the company have finished in a time limit draw. Like it isn't something that we see very often. And yes, I think this was only the third time limit draw in AEW history, but the problem is it was two within 2.5 months with one of the same guys. Like I think they could have done, I don't know, something. You could have done something where there was a finish of the match, but somebody got, somebody's foot was under the rope or something. I don't know. There's got to be a better way.
Or just not have a bullshit. If you don't want to have the payoff, don't have the match.
Why is it a bullshit finish? That's my question.
Because it is.
Because
Like-
we've watched WWE for the last 25 years unopposed, and WWE would never do this, so that's why it's busted.
No, WWE would have
Hangman-
had an
is-
interference,
Okay, and then we
keeping
would be
Hangman,
bitching.
and we would still be bitching the same way.
Exactly. So instead,
Right, so don't have the match if you don't want the payoff.
so don't let the number one contender have a match with the champion.
Have it.
There.
You do that, Mike. So you'll say something to him, March, when he goes to Revolution. Absolutely.
Thank you,
Thank
Mike.
you, Mike, for letting our voices be heard. That's all I want in this life.
But leave Tim's name out of it. Apparently, he's fine with it.
I think there's other ways that you could have done a finish, or even.
I mean,
How
any
about
dirty
just having
finish,
a finish?
like to Tim's point, I get it. Any dirty finish, Jim and Ryan are on here bitching about it. So I
We
get it.
would.
Yeah, there's no way that this match ends where it's not being bitched about. So I get that part of it.
Put it on a
But-
pay-per-view and give me the finish then.
But if we're going to bitch about it, at least give me some variety in terms of the dusty finish here. Don't give me the same one we just saw.
That's not a dusty finish.
I know.
Okay.
But like, and
I didn't want to say dirty finish because I don't want
Right.
sound clips of myself. Give me the dirty finish.
And now I'm laughing over it. It's not even a good bite. Well played, Matt. Well played.
Yep. Brian
Um,
opened his mouth and everybody's goddamn quiet.
I mean, literally half my soundboard screen is you. Like you've kind of set yourself up to this.
Yeah, it's me.
Like it. Yeah, there's got to be, like I said, there's got to be a different way. It's the foot on the rope, but the referee doesn't see it. Something screwy, something silly, something done. If your goal is to make both guys look great coming out of it, and you don't want to have Bryan Danielson eat a fall, or you don't want Hangman to lose the title, get creative. I mean,
Who looks great coming out of this? Neither of them could beat
Both
each
of
other.
them.
The champion couldn't put away, in his first defense, couldn't put away his first challenger. 60 minutes was not enough time for Hangman Page to beat a competitor. Former WWE star Bryan Danielson.
I mean, do you remember
Yes.
Bryan Danielson's first defense when he finally won the belt after WrestleMania?
I don't remember shit.
It was against Kane, and it was brutal. It was the moment where we got Brie Bella screaming in the car when Kane was chasing them away when he ran with the belt. So it
Matt,
could
I
have
think
been
that
worse.
may have won Scream of the Year, so you better watch your damn mouth.
I would rather listen to that scream than the honking they did when AJ was speaking.
Well, that's the damn truth.
To me, so this is so everyone, at least Jim and Ryan, you guys are sitting here talking about you wanted a finish to this. This is literally the first match of their feud. If you give me a finish here, what is there? If there was a decisive winner, regardless, I feel the easy answer is do a screwy finish. It's a way to get us to a rematch where the title changed hands, so the title didn't change hands. And if if Daniel Bryan cheated to win, then Hangman has his rematch clause. That's a WWE trope. No one cares. Then everyone would be accusing them of doing something WWE would do. And then if Hangman has to cheat, then oh my God, the babyface champion had to do something underhanded to beat Daniel Bryan, or Bryan Danielson, the unbeatable challenger. What's the point? What's the point in that? But for them to go a draw, Bryan Danielson has beaten everyone he's faced in AEW except for two people. He's not beaten Kenny Omega, and he's not beaten Hangman Page, but he has beaten everyone else. Hangman Page, as the champion, per the rules of every combat sport, the champion doesn't have to beat the challenger. That's how Ric Flair made his living as the greatest world champion of all time, by wrestling 60-minute time limit draws with every Tom, Dick, and Harry in every territory in this great nation in the 80s. Making Al Perez look like a god, making Tom Zink, making all these guys look like gods because they went 60 minutes with the champion. Bryan Danielson needed to beat Hangman Page. Hangman Page did not have to win. Hangman Page had to survive for 60 minutes, which is something no one in AEW has done. The match with Kenny Omega was a 30-minute time limit.
So why does this make me want to come back for another one, though? If Hangman can just hang on and he's got the fighting spirit, which that's great. That's what baby faces are. They're the fighting spirit. Never give up. But Daniel Bryanson can't beat Hangman Page for 60 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he going to be able to automatically do it the next time or the next time?
Who's to say? But Bryan Danielson also, because there was no decisive win or loss, Bryan Danielson is still the number one contender.
Look at Devin sucking up to Tim. He just wants you to acknowledge him.
Bryan Danielson is still the number one contender because the champion did not beat him. So we have an event in January, Battle of the Belts. Hangman Adam Page is going to need an opponent for that. And then guess what? At Battle of the Belts, don't be offended when they run back this 60-minute draw.
Oh, I mean, I fully expect them to do it.
And then you get to
because
Revolution.
That's how every feud is built.
Draws.
Because this was the first match in the feud.
Correct.
So every feud should now be draw, and then somebody can start winning or losing.
No, not necessarily.
Like that great Fandango feud when Fandango feuded with anybody. Chris Jericho.
Oh!
Started with 2 draws. And look what that got Fandango.
I mean, it got him a WrestleMania win over Chris Jericho.
Zack Ryder has a WrestleMania win.
He has an Intercontinental Championship win.
Not over Chris Jericho, though.
But it's just it's a nod to an older time. WWE is sports entertainment. AEW is professional wrestling. This is a professional wrestling finish. 60-minute time limit draw. It's pro wrestling.
You're a pro wrestling finish.
He's right.
AEW is WCW. WCW would do, or NWA would do this all the time. So if you don't like it, you're not a WCW guy, you're not an NWA guy, you like New York wrestling, cool.
Like, I'm not, and I'm also bummed at myself that I didn't see this finish happening when the match started the show, and that like they announced it as a 60-minute time limit, which I get. I think most of their title matches are. their world title
Mhm.
matches, but like I was mad when I didn't see this happening with Omega and Brian. I'm mad at myself that I didn't see it happening again because I probably should have. Somewhere at about like the 42nd minute, I went, "Oh no."
Yeah, it was about the halfway point in which I said to myself, "Oh, there's no finish.
Yeah.
It's a draw." Cool.
What were the ratings for that show? I'm curious to know how a match like that actually does on a television audience. Again, AEW is kind of lucked out because it's on a
I'm
Wednesday
looking.
night, and what is it running opposed?
AEW Winter is Coming had a total viewership of 948,000 with the 18 to 49 demographic at 398,000, which is a 0.31
So you have
share.
given an hour-long Broadway, and you couldn't even crack 1 million views. So does that sell? Is that what people want to see? The same match on television for 1 hour.
I don't think that's fair.
Okay, the numbers lie.
Then you're the one who asked for them.
The numbers are what the numbers are. Fair or not.
I mean, I don't think
You knew this match was coming. It was invited.
I don't
Winter
think
is coming. Winter
I
came.
mean, AEW's total viewership was up 8% in total viewership, but down 7% in the demographic.
All right, move goalposts, whatever you want. It didn't crack 1 million fucking views.
Okay, well, what did Raw do?
Over 1 million views. That's a silly hill to try to die on right here. You know it was over 1 million. Raw's a shit show.
As bad as it is, it was over.
It was over 1 million.
December. What was Monday?
The 12th,
The 13th.
13th. Yeah, for 13th. Mark, you've been also awful quiet. What did you think of the finish or non-finish of this match?
What? You know what?
He's just catching up to the last time Matt spoke. His internet's that lagging.
Sounds like Kirby's about to finish.
He's trying to.
So
He's fixing the Wi-Fi.
Raw did 1.574 million viewers,
That's what I said.
which is down from the week before.
Okay.
What about the demo?
The demo was a 0.39,
Okay.
which is 8.08 points greater than AEW.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I don't care about numbers, but
Right.
I
think I'd be very interested to see, not necessarily because also Winter is Coming is a bigger event or a bigger televised tentpole event for AEW. I'd be curious to see what the rematch for Hangman Danielson draws.
Well, assuming they do it on Battle of the Belts, which is what we're I think it's fairly safe to assume.
Why wouldn't you
Saturday
why
night-
wouldn't you pay for this?
Well, because their
It
next
should be on a fucking
pay-per-views,
pay-per-view.
their next pay-per-view is not until what?
If this is
April?
the hottest feud, the hottest match, make them pay for it. Do the hour, do an Iron Man match. Make people fucking pay for it.
I think that's what you get them to pay for. You get for them to you make them pay for the no time limit match.
The no time limit match. So we're gonna watch two 60-minute draws, and then I'm gonna spend $55 to watch these two guys fight for 75 minutes until 1:30 in the morning.
No. Okay, so I'm a Ring of Honor guy. Samoa Joe and CM Punk did this. Samoa Joe's the world champion. He faces CM Punk for the belt. They go 60 minutes, no winner. They wrestle again on my birthday.
Happy birthday.
That was just a way to plug that it happened on my birthday. They wrestle again, 60 minutes. They wrestle a third time. It's CM Punk's last chance at the ROH title as Samoa Joe has it. They go no time limit. It's a 45-minute match. And Samoa Joe wins. they're not going to go 75 minutes. You're going to build up this hour. And the second match is going to be better than this one, because what they're going to do is they're going to do stuff that happened in the first match, and they're going to come up with counters to the stuff, and it's going to get progressively better until eventually it gets to the point where they're going to be so desperate for the third match that Bryan Danielson's going to do everything in his power to try to win. Hangman is going to stick it out and stand tall, and Danielson's going to go to the back of the line, and Hangman's going to be on the front. Now I firmly believe that Hangman Adam Page is holding on to the belt. The easy answer would have been give Bryan Danielson the belt right here at Winter is Coming. Especially since they absolutely did nothing else last night.
Oh yeah, but besides this match,
from Adam Cole holding up a box and Sting showing up for the second Winter is Coming, and
what was longer, the opening match or the segment where they turned the lights out for Sting and Darby to get in position? What was actually
Sting
longer?
and Darby? Definitely Sting and Darby.
It was the lights out moment, right?
Correct.
Well, Sting's a little rickety nowadays.
He's a senior citizen.
Sting
So was
is
the
about
Undertaker,
a
but he
year.
found a way to get into that ring faster, and he had a bad hip.
Sting is a year as old as every minute that Hangman Adam Page Bryan Danielson match was.
Sting hopping on his rascal, scooting down the ramp. Man.
Yeah.
I mean, and that was just done to rile the crowd. I read everybody was expecting somebody other than Sting and Darby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely.
But the crowd bid for it.
They bid hard.
They sure did. They loved it.
And they're like,
and then when Punk,
we got a pop.
Punk showed up in the best shirt ever in the history of Texas.
So good.
Yeah, kudos
So good.
to CM Punk.
It's good to see. It's good to see AJ Lee pick out her man's attire for a show.
Absolutely. Like I didn't like pick up on it right away, and then I saw somebody like tweet the picture of it, and I was like,
what's the what those are some weird looking eyeballs on CM Punk.
Yeah, like because he just kind of like came out to the ring pretty quick, and I'm like, and I saw somebody comment on his shirt, and I'm like, what? And I was like, I noticed it was blue. I thought it was weird that Punk had a blue shirt on, like but then when I saw the picture of it, I was like, okay, nope, that's good. That is
Speaking
good.
of shirts, Matt, I really like your shirt. Can you model that up for us? Can I see it?
Everyone can see it.
Hold it up for me. What does it say?
I mean, if you're not watching the live video, then this is a waste of time, Ryan.
You should use your words.
We had
to
a long
describe it.
discussion at the 3 Count Thursday holiday party about the direction of the show, and we said Ryan wasting time video related segments.
That's not
A
wrong.
lot of people don't watch the video.
It's not wrong. Oh, now Mark wants to fucking catch up.
Now
I want to catch up. My Wi-Fi called up. I was behind. Well, you guys were talking about a 60-minute match.
How you like that?
I like it a lot.
But Mark, seriously, what did you think of the?
Jim, you're gonna lose him again. Come on.
I'm giving it one more try.
Let me give it a shot here. I had Hillbilly move a little bit to the left.
Oh, that is better.
It's coming in a little.
Let me get my pants on.
Well, this is the AEW. I think we're going to see a lot more of these time limit draws. They want to be different. They want to be like the NWA, like the WCW. So get ready, boys. There's more coming.
I bet there is.
Time limit draws, that is. I really think it is. I thought it was a good match. I was okay with it.
Devin, COVID protocols. We had to keep the numbers down on the party, my guy. Hopefully, once this pandemic rolls out, we can we'll get you an invite.
You won't be invited next year either.
Jeez.
Are you saying Devin won't be invited to come?
Devin, I told Ryan to pick you up, and he said no. So
I said I picked him up once in my life, and that was enough.
I would absolutely love to do a 3 Count Thursday group hang.
Oh yeah,
That'd be fun.
That would
do
be
it.
a summer cookout.
There you go.
Yeah.
We can be outside where it's safe.
Pool party, no pool.
Pool party.
Pool party, no pool.
Any other thoughts on AEW last night?
Let's talk about that tweet you sent out. that sarcastic tweet about.
Which one? You're gonna have to narrow it down, Ryan.
Oh, Matt knows what I'm talking about. The one about being surprised nobody showed up. There, you can't read sarcasm.
Wait.
About Wyatt not showing up?
Maybe.
Yeah, because that's what the hot rumor of the day yesterday was, that it was
Right.
gonna be.
And then you tweeted it on a
You're a
platform where
sucker.
you actually cannot read sarcasm.
I mean,
I knew it was drenched in sarcasm.
yeah, if you followed us for more than 5 minutes, you knew it was
Then you got
sarcasm.
very angry at a guy who was like, "You're an idiot," and you're like, "No, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
You're a big dummy head."
Big
Yeah.
poo head.
I mean,
My biggest gripe about anything you tweeted was the fact that you couldn't wait 15 minutes to bitch about the commentary.
it's not good.
It's better. You keep tweeting that they're going to wheel Jim Ross back out. Be happy for what we have.
God. Be nice to Jim.
He'd be there.
I am being nice to Jim. I wish him the speediest of all speedy recoveries. I wish him the best of health at home.
Jim,
be back, don't
besides Excalibur wearing a mask, what don't you like about Excalibur?
Taz's incoherent, stupid
We're
rambling.
talking about Excalibur right now.
He said, "What do I don't like about commentary?"
Excalibur. He said, aside from Excalibur wearing a mask.
Aside from his mask, and I know that's what you don't like about him. This is the
I've
remix.
gotten over the mask thing. It's his gimmick, whatever. Do I think it's a little silly? Sure, but whatever. Excalibur wears a mask. There's bigger fish to fry in pro wrestling than a commentator wearing a mask. What's that?
And it's Taz?
Taz, I think my issue with Taz is because, like, if you're gonna be a full-time, at least, or full-time sit-in commentator right now, like, I think it's too much head of Team Taz is on commentary and not Taz on commentary. Like, I get it. He's the head of Team Taz. Awesome. Cool. You know, Hook's got a shitty t-shirt and Ricky Starks and all of that. Awesome. Cool. Go Team
Hook
Taz.
has the #1 best-selling t-shirt on
well,
that
fuck
horrible t-shirt company website
Yeah, well,
in the last 4 months.
that company deserves that t-shirt. So
I can't wait to get that T-shirt next year at the Christmas
God.
exchange. It's gonna be
And I
great.
can't.
It's just a word.
And by
I knew it
the
was that
time
easy.
I get it, it'll be huh, because the ook will fall off. So there we go.
After one wash.
After one wash, it'll go from hook to huh.
We told
Or
you to
the
turn
hoe.
it inside out. You got to turn that inside out, Jim.
It doesn't matter if you turn them inside out. I always wash t-shirts inside out, and the shit still falls off.
You know what? I better order it now because that's the only way we're getting it in stock by then.
If you're lucky.
Shit.
So
what you're saying is,
Jason says the mask is stupid.
you know what's stupid? I'm reading another fucking spoiler from SpiderMan now. This is ridiculous. I've got them all. SpiderMan 2, SpiderMan 3, Into the
Any of the-
Spider-Verse. I got them all.
How many are there?
I haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse, but you're okay to spoil that.
Wow, some fan.
It's been long enough, Tim.
It's been long enough. Exactly.
Come on, it's too late.
The rules.
Go ahead and spoil it.
Them's the rules. All right. Let's, I don't give a shit anymore. We even talk. I don't even care. It was a great show. We need more matches. We need more matches like that. A plus.
Best ever.
Plus.
Devin says, "Why are you guys ragging on pro? Because they suck. Their shirts stink. Their
Heather,
graphics.
where's your shirt at? Your Devin Hamilton BDD shirt over there at whatamaneuver.net, where you should go buy your shirts.
Or
Maneuver.
tpublic.com.
T-Public.
tpublic.
Don't
So
search 3 count because you won't find us.
we'll just go to our website.
I don't know how to search.
You go
Go to our website.
freakoutthursday.com and
Go to our social media. Hit the link tree. It's
Don't
on
go to
there.
3countthursday.com.
Is it not on 3?
That's not on there yet.
Uh-oh.
gotta
Let me
talk
talk
to the
to that.
webmaster on that.
Because I was looking to order some, and I was like, I can't fucking find it, so I just didn't order it.
You gave up.
Yeah, I was on. Well,
shirt.
I was on Teespring for a while.
Shirt. Are you kidding me?
And we are not on Teespring.
No,
That's why I could not find us on Teespring. So I ended up on TeePublic, and I searched, and a bunch of voting shit came up. And then I went to the website, and I'm like, I'll just go to the link tree, and it wasn't there. And I said, I'm just not ordering a shirt.
If you go to tpublic.com and just search all of their designs, there is a Let's Go Brandon shirt on every page of that website. At least one. It's like I'm searching through that. I'm like, wow, this is.
Dude, I'm sure they're selling too.
Oh, they absolutely
100%.
are. Like
we should put on a limited edition Let's Go Brandon 3-count Thursday short.
Is there
income tax time because Rubes are going to have the money.
Is there a wrestler that's like a Brandon? Like we could just do like a Let's Go Brandon, and then in real small font, like whatever his last name is.
Cutler.
There we go. Let's go, Brandon.
Oh, do not give AEW an idea to do a Let's Go Brandon Cutler shirt.
Oh my God, that'd be.
I think it's brilliant.
Hilarious. Yeah, Johnny Wrestling stuff on Pro Wrestling Tees.
And you might get it for next Christmas.
Okay,
It might. If you order it today, it might come in time.
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Cutting off that shipping time. From Chicago to Pennsylvania.
You have to pay a ton for shipping on there.
Yeah, it's bad. Like I think I saw somebody like tweet like just a week or so ago, like they just got their like Punk shirt from when he debuted or something.
Oh my!
Month ago. But either way, way too long for a shirt to be made.
Surprised they got it at this point.
But AEW, they have what 5 pay-per-views a year. But between pay-per-view times, they kind of do some of these special Wednesday night Dynamites. Winter's coming. Then next month you're going to have the Battle of the Belts. Do you guys like that they do these special episodes every now and again? Like it breaks up, gives you more. I mean, generally we're probably watching anyway, but gives you more of a reason to tune in.
Yeah. Almost like a free pay-per-view.
I think NXT does it with Halloween Havoc and stuff like that. So yeah.
Takeovers. We're used to.
No.
Yeah.
They used to take over.
I don't really watch the NXT special events.
That was more like that was like apples and olives. And you suck the little thing out.
I was just going to ask. I didn't know how you eat those olives. What do you do with it?
Who does that? That's the weirdest fucking way to eat an olive.
I suck the pimento out every time.
Is that what pimento cheese is made from?
Yes.
Yeah.
No wonder I hate pimento cheese.
Oh my God, pimento cheese is so good.
Put that shit on a bagel cracker.
That is shit that you're putting on a cracker.
Now, how would that rank with gingerbread peeps, though? Let's talk about it.
Yo, gingerbread peeps are so good.
Bad.
I actually want more. They were
Worse.
so good.
Oh no!
How many did I eat?
Too many.
5?
I ate
5?
too many.
I ate too many for sure.
I ate
like
one,
peeps.
and that bag is still open in my house. So it means they're probably
Are you trying to make some gingerbread peep croutons?
Oh God, no!
Oh, that gave me the chills.
God.
It really did.
It it was as bad as I remember peeps being, plus gingerbread spice.
I will leave.
Just awful. Just it wasn't.
Peeps aren't bad.
They're not good.
Peeps are great.
No, they're not.
They're fantastic.
I just can't get this thought out of my head of like BDD and a stick figure with 3 feet. Like I just can't get that shirt idea out of my head right now.
It's a tripod.
I refuse.
Can we do a shirt? Not Devin. I think you're close.
Devin
to
change his name to Brandon. We do
no,
that.
But instead of hook, do thud.
You're nasty.
Gimmick referees are always the best referees.
I think that's that we always.
especially when they rap.
I mean, what other way is there to do a gimmick referee without rapping? I mean,
Word.